So I am not sure how I let you talk me into taking road trips on a 200,000 mile Tesla, but somehow you did.
Wish us luck. Let's get going.
So we are on the way on a not warm day. It already says, I think we're gonna arrive with 5%.
Yeah, less than 5, so.
And it's cold, and it's, okay, so now I'm nervous.
There's an extra charger in between.
So we are in the Tesla. It is a 2012?
13.
2013,
11 years old now.
It's a 2013 Tesla with 208,000 miles. It is winter. It's New Year's Eve. We're gonna go see some friends who live in the middle of Nebraska.
You never know what's happening out there.
We're on an adventure today. Let's go. So back to Tesla stats for a road trip.
Yeah, it's kind of nice because it breaks it down into miles. Either your last 5 miles, 15 miles, or 30 miles. I like that because it kind of calculates it in real time. And then also it's calculated in what miles per, I can't even remember how it's calculated.
Watt hours per mile.
There you go.
Kilowatt hours is the Rivian.
Yeah, it's just obviously your preference of what you like, but do you like this?
I think I'm kind of indifferent. Like, I've gotten used to both, so now I know how to use both, so like it doesn't, either one.
This one will break down where your destination, where you're going to end at. So this would be the Kearney Supercharger, will end with 5%. My guess is we won't make it to that one. We will go to the Grand Island one because of it being below freezing.
It's not below freezing anymore. It's 33 degrees.
33, I'm sorry.
One of the fun games now that we get to play is, am I remembering the Tesla charger or the Electrify America charger? Because I'm like, well, it sucks if we go to Grand Island because there's no food there. And Steve's like, there's food, there's a restaurant. And I'm like, no, there's not. And then I'm like, oh wait, that's the Electrify America, not the Tesla Supercharger.
Well, it's been a year and a half, right?
It has,
Since
yeah.
we've been on the Supercharger network, so.
And one of the things that's nice about this car, because we bought it directly from the owner, is that we still have free supercharging. So like, this trip is a free trip for us. We're staying with friends, so we are not paying for supercharging. We are not paying for a hotel, so we're going for free. So that is super nice.
Already stopped.
Follow my head.
7 miles in.
You brought it up.
This car does not make it very far. We already had to charge.
No, we did not. Okay, we get to pass one supercharger. It's 28 degrees now. And as I'm holding my hand here, maybe that's more this though. Nope, there's warm air coming out of that. There is a cold breeze on my hand.
And the window's up.
Definitely a little bit of a drafty vehicle.
Yeah, we remember the other Model S that we had, the 2012, being drafty, so we don't even necessarily know if it's because it's an 11-year-old car or if
That's
it's
just how they were back
just,
then. Our X was not this bad.
No.
The kids are like digging their blankets out of the back and stuff.
It's 72.
Yeah, have the heater on. So
It's fine up here. How we doing back there for our 11-year-old road trip?
nothing fits in this car. There's no cup holders in this car.
Well, you have a cup.
That thing looks like it's as big as you.
It's bigger than my face.
We are 105 miles into our trip, and we just got the, when are we stopping to charge? So, if there's any question with 3 kids on if you are stopping more often when charging, the answer to that question is no. Your kids are ready to stop before the car needs charge. Even in a 200,000 mile Tesla.
Yeah, we'll get there with like 5%. Katie said 8 to 10, so we gotta slow down a little bit.
He has always been willing to push it more than I am.
Well, you gotta test it out for the people.
Okay, we're testing it for the people. So we had one that had their butt hurt and one that needs to go potty, and then this one is just like stuffing his face with gum, I think, and doesn't have any idea what's going on in the world. We're not getting great consumption. We're getting 456 watt hours per mile right now, which we're assuming it's because it's cold. It's down to 26 degrees. So
we have a wind of 12 mile an hour kind of
at the corner. Yeah, we'll be stopping here in about 25 minutes or so. Such beautiful scenery as you pull into Kearney here.
Well, the power.
Well, thank you. We appreciate you.
It takes all that just to charge our car.
I mean, we're not exactly there yet, but we think we're close enough. I'm gonna look at it.
That's basically the range of
137
this
miles.
car.
And that's all she wrote. 100 to 4%. At least when it's 26 degrees out. Okay, so this is 34 now, but it's not. So that's a weird little quirk as well.
It said 26 earlier,
Yeah.
and then it bounced up to 36, I think. And
it
now
did.
It's working its way down.
Little souvenir shop over there.
Now you can get some, what's that say? Los Moogies?
Mexican.
I thought it was a marijuana plant.
Agave.
Agave.
Agave, but now we all know where your head is at. Ooh, Whiskey Creek is a good place to eat if you're coming to charge in Kearney. They've partnered with Runza here in Nebraska, which most people in the world are probably like, what in the heck is Runza?
I was telling them on the last video about it.
Runza is good burgers and stuff, so you should try it if you're here.
You should try the Runza.
Yeah, you gotta get a Runza if you come to Runza. It's like a loose meat sandwich.
Pocket.
Yeah.
I really like them.
There it is. Runza. Go get yourself some Runza. It's telling us to
Hurry up
plug in.
and charge.
Now a quick word from the sponsor of today's video, Andaman EV Chargers. This is the Andaman HS1 portable EV charger. It's a level 2 32 amp charger with adjustable current and a remote app control. This charger is easily portable for charging on the go. It comes with a carrying case for storage and makes it super easy to bring along on trips. Its compact design leaves plenty of room in the trunk for all of your stuff rather than having a trunk full of charging gear. This 25-foot charging cable is waterproof and has ETL certification, meaning it's more durable and has lower electrical safety hazards. It also has a max output of 7.68 kilowatts with a NEMA Type 4 plug. The app allows you to remotely adjust the current, control the charger, schedule charging, includes charging time management, and you can view your charging history all right in the app. This charger is scheduled to be released between January 20th and 22nd. We'll put a link in the description below for you to find the charger, and then you can use the code FAMILYHS15, which we'll also put on the screen, for a 15% discount off of your purchase. Thanks to Andaman for sponsoring this video. Now back to our adventure.
Percent? Is that your 8% you asked for?
No, it's
Basically.
not. But I'm probably going to stay in this warm, cozy car while you plug in. I'm not going to lie.
You're not gonna have them watch me plug it in?
He on purpose didn't close the door. And now we have a child. It's
Alright,
got
what's
left
it
the
gonna
door
get up to?
open.
She's stretching her butt.
Holy cow, 130! Nope, now it's tapering down. It says we need 30 minutes to charge. Wow, that looks kind of crazy on there. We are gonna go into the Runza, go to the restroom. You got Arby's, Wendy's, all the fast food. We would suggest going to Whiskey Creek instead. We're getting almost below 100 kilowatts already. I'll figure out what we actually need to get there. We probably need about 50% to be honest, but I'll actually calculate it.
So Steve's doing some math on getting to our destination. You know, we almost made a rookie traveling on holiday mistake.
Yeah.
Not that there's not other stuff, like there's a McDonald's like right here, or there's a Wendy's or an Arby's, so there's plenty of choices, and I don't think those things will close too early on New Year's Eve. But Runza is closing at 3 o'clock apparently today, so we like walked in and went to the bathroom, and then I came out to the guy like unlocking the door basically for Steve to let him in to go to the bathroom. So you know, there's that. But
Should have our charger stop question that Dad and I were gonna do.
All right. What is your current favorite artist?
Like music.
Like everybody's supposed to answer this question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell a dad joke first.
Dear family, who's my favorite?
Black and white.
Ding, ding, ding. What kind of music do EV drivers listen to in their car?
Oh, look, they just got that Tesla. Sorry. Oh, this is a dad joke.
AC/DC or the current trend?
I thought you were going to say like electronic or something.
Anyways, who's yours, Kennedy?
Mine is NF. I'm covering.
Maddie?
Slogans on the back. Logan Wall or Kane Brown.
Kane Brown, okay.
What is it? I don't know.
Blue Chin?
Soccer. His favorite artist is whatever's playing in the background of the soccer.
No, wait. Actually, I like I like NF and the person that makes Willy Man.
Willie Man?
Oh, yeah, there once was a ship. The name of sea.
Oh.
Yes, that one.
I'm the dad.
On this trip, Mumford & Sons.
Okay.
Was that a fun game?
Exciting stuff.
Yeah. Should we do a question every Charger stop?
Also, I just want to tell you guys that you should go get yourself a Wise Out blanket. This is my favorite thing
She's
ever.
obsessed with it.
I got it for soccer, and I was like, oh, I'll just throw it in the car. And then with this drafty car, I'm like, I'm busting out my blanket. So it's like a sleeping bag, but like a blanket. I love this thing. So I'm happy I brought it with me. So that's my favorite thing at this charging stop.
We're at 30%. We need to get up to 50%,
Minimum.
depending upon if we want to stop in Gothenburg and get a charge before we head to their house or not.
So the pull-in spot on this Tesla supercharger is actually really good for towing. You could pull in like along here with your trailer and then pull in and charge. So
Unless it's super busy.
yeah, unless runs is super busy or, you know, somebody not towing like the person that was here when we got here is in that space. That we highly suggest is if there is a pull-through charger and you are not towing and there are other available chargers and you wouldn't be splitting a charge with anybody or any of that kind of stuff, use the other chargers. Even in the snow, as we've learned in our Thanksgiving one, you never know who's going to be towing. So
More and more Cybertrucks, and then next year with everybody switching to NACS, it will start to fill up with
Yes.
people towing.
next year's tomorrow. We start saying this year.
Okay.
Because it's supposed to be, at least Rivian said spring, right? 2023?
Yeah, Ford said first quarter. So.
For what?
Being able to charge the Rivians and other vehicles on Tesla.
But we'll see what chargers it is and all that.
I like how we both will see.
Well, what's the plan?
I guess it's time to take off. It's been, what, 30 minutes or so?
33 minutes. And we went from 5 to 55%, right? Or no, we got here with 4%.
Yes.
And put 35 kilowatt hours in the battery pack. So it went up to 127 kilowatts and it slowly worked itself down to 46.
Aren't you glad that we like to test these things so you guys know the information and you don't have to go out and do it? You don't have to test it and find out.
33 minutes, it's not like awful for
No,
charge
it's
stop.
not too bad. And then as we found out, you know, you think, oh, we're not towing, we can skip some chargers, or oh, we're in the Tesla, there's enough of them that we can skip some chargers. No, the kids start complaining before you get to the chargers. So we'll go ahead and get going and get down the road. And hey guys, don't pull into the pull-through if you're not towing anything.
Exactly. Somebody did immediately after she said that.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to just steal some power from our friends.
Yes.
It's
It's
just like
closed. Oh, I feel bad.
it's a
They're getting
120.
everybody out of the car.
They're from Iowa. It's
Sorry.
a 120 outlet, just like a 15 amp, so I don't know. It won't do much. Katie wants to go tell these people it's closed.
No,
So we'll get unplugged and go tell them.
you will, because it's cold out there. I'm going to stay in my blanket. That I will put in the description.
Yeah.
We can see most of, like, you unplugging it from in here with the moonroof and the
Giving them
window.
such cinematography.
But hey, I'm still warm, so it was worth it. On the road.
Interesting thinking about this car. So we went 130 some miles, and then you think about the new long-range Tesla Model S that goes like 400 and some. So that's over 3 times the amount of what this did on this trip. Granted, that one would be reduced too, but 3 times the amount.
Yeah.
Like, think about that. And that charging stop to make it to Gothenburg probably would have taken 5 or 10 minutes.
Well, number one, you wouldn't have had to stop, and number
True.
two, it would have been so fast that to be on your way to make it.
You
Like,
went to the restroom.
when people are talking about these cars, when they talk about the electric vehicles, it takes twice as long and blah 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 and all that stuff. They're talking about the old technology, and that's even like exaggerating it, like maybe a little bit beyond like what this is capable of. But like, that's old technology. It's not the new cars that are coming out now.
Yeah,
So
they have the heat pump, they're more efficient, like
Yes.
better motors, better batteries, like everything.
it's getting better, and it's getting better fast.
We still like trying this out and see what the old tech's like. That's aging quite well, like a fine wine.
Spent many hours at Walmart right there
Charging.
charging. We went 63 miles since the supercharger, total 199 miles, 89 kilowatt hours, and then we averaged 446 watt hours per mile. So,
And we were doing 79 miles an hour.
oh hey, and look, another Runza. They are everywhere out here. I mean, overall, especially for a trip like this where it's one stop, it really wasn't that painful to be in the older car, and it is nice that it was free.
It will be interesting on the way home because we are going to be charging at a 15 amp basically.
Yeah.
Just a regular plug-in. So I don't think we'll get much.
Yeah, so in
power,
other
to
words,
be
we're not
honest.
going to start with 100% like we
No,
did today.
we may have to hit every supercharger on the way home, which may be what, 3?
Be
Something
fun.
like that. It'll be interesting to see how that turns out. I will show you our charging setup at the house
Yeah.
if we are able to do it.
Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you are glad we're testing this out for you. Hit that subscribe button so you can follow along on our adventures, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Yeah.